Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, what are we gonna... before that, I would like to introduce myself as usual. My name is Nur Asma binti Muhammad Rahmatul Fitri and my metric number is 1222146. So today, what are we gonna discuss is on the Criminal Procedure Code subject. What topic? On the topic of appeals and review by the public prosecutor. Is it ensuring justice or overstepping authority? First thing first is a little bit of summary of my written article for this assignment, which the criminal justice system aims to strike a balance between two important objectives. What is it? Protecting the right of the accused and at the same time to ensuring that the offender are held accountable according to the law. So in Malaysia, our public prosecutor plays a crucial role in maintaining justice. The public prosecutor has wide powers, including the authority to initiate, to conduct, and to discontinue criminal proceeding. In addition, public prosecutor also has the power to appeal and to review the court decision. However, this power have raised an important question. Do they ensure justice or do they risk the overstepping authority? Moving to the power of public prosecutor, under Article 145, Clause 3 of the Federal Constitution, the public prosecutor has exclusive discretion over criminal proceedings. These include the authority to bring appeals against the decision of the court. So, this appeal may relate to error in law, incorrect evaluation of evidence, or inappropriate sentencing. The purpose is to allow higher court to review and correct decisions made by lower court. Therefore, the power of appeal is an important feature of our criminal justice system. Now, we're moving to the justification for the power of appeal and the power to review. There are several justifications for granting such broad power for public prosecutors. First, it ensures that justice is properly administered. Courts are not infallible and mistakes can occur. The appellate process allows this error to be corrected. For example, in one case named PP, Public Prosecutor against Josh and Rick Palantelen, which the court recognized that a retrial may be necessary to ensure justice is achieved. Second, the public prosecutor's discretion promotes consistency in the application of the law. By appealing incorrect decision, the prosecution helps to ensure that legal principles are applied uniformly. And third, there are safeguards in place. The court retains supervisory power and may intervene where prosecutorial decisions are unlawful, irrational, or made in bad faith. Additionally, under Section 254 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the prosecution must obtain the court permission before discontinuing a case. This ensures a level of judicial oversight. Despite this justification, the power of public prosecutor have been widely criticized. Why? Because the one major concern is the issue of imbalance of power. The prosecution already represents the state, which has significant resources. Allowing the public prosecutor to challenge decision may place the accused at a disadvantage. Another concern relates to principle of finality. Once a case has been decided, especially in favor of the accused, there should be closure. However, the power to appeal may prolong proceeding and create uncertainty for the accused. In addition, the dual role of Attorney General as both legal advisor to the government and public prosecutor raises concern about independence. Critics argue that this may expose prosecutorial decision to the political influence. Furthermore, the use of discharge not amounting to an acquittal or DNAA has also been criticized. Section 254A of the Criminal Procedure Code (CPC), an accused person who has been granted a DNAA may be charged again for the same offence. This situation may undermine the principle of finality and subject the accused to prolonged uncertainty. Wait, but don't worry. So in this article, we have some recommendation, because in order to strike a better balance between justice and fairness, several reforms have been proposed. So what is it? The first one is there should be a separation between the role of Attorney General and the public prosecutor, because this would enhance prosecutorial independence and reduce the risk of political influence, as what I said before. So the second one is clearer prosecutorial guideline should be introduced to ensure that decisions are made consistently and transparently. So third, stronger post-conviction review mechanism should be established to address miscarriage of justice even after the final appeal. And finally, greater protection should be given to the right of the accused. Court should discourage unnecessary use of DNAA and ensure that cases are conducted without undue delay. What we can conclude here is the power of public prosecutor to appeal and review the decision are essential for ensuring justice in criminal justice system. However, this power must be exercised carefully to avoid any overstepping or undermining fairness and the right of accused. Therefore, a proper balance must be maintained between prosecutorial discretion, judicial oversight, and the protection of individual rights. I think that's all for today's discussion, and we have already at the end of this YouTube video. So that's all from me. Thank you. Bye.